Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the Tesla Model Y 2023. This is the long range, this is the latest version with the soft suspension. Now I've been quiet a little bit so you can hear the sounds, but note the owner has a lot of stuff in the back, so there are a lot of stuff just making small noises, and there's no back cover. Now we're on 90% here charge, and we have 476 kilometers of range. When the car was charged 100%, I think it was 525 kilometers of range on the display here. So just so you know, I'm currently driving in the chill mode. We'll switch to the standard mode. Now immediately I gotta say, the moment I've sat in this car in the garage, when I picked it up, I felt that this car suspension is so much more comfortable. And then when I went through the neighborhood over some speed bumps and on the avenue, man, this is massive difference, let me tell you. Huge difference. And I gotta say, this feels like French car suspensions. It's very nice and comfortable, and Tesla should have made this from the start in all of their cars. I wish I have this soft suspension in my Tesla Model 3 long range. That's 2021. So it's nice to see improvements, and I can't remember from top of my head now, but I think even the Model 3, the new Model 3s should get the new softer suspension as well. So we're driving here in the city of Samobor in Croatia, and the roads are, this part where I'm testing cars, usually bad. This part especially. So here there's bumps here now. I gotta say, very comfortable. Now we are sitting on 19-inch alloys that are standard for the Model Y, and in this case tire pressure is good. I was driving the standard range, or the rear wheel drive, excuse me, made in China with new LFP batteries. There's gonna be another video. Kind of used the wrong turn signal here, doesn't matter, the road is closed on the other side. But anyways, if you want to check the standard range or the rear wheel drive model, you can check it out. Now this long range has 514 horsepower. It's a 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. We're gonna test that also in this video, hopefully. And yeah, but the main change is the suspension. And also another note, something I do feel and hear, not sure if you will hear it through the camera microphone, but now I can't hear it right now, but there's a different pitch from the electric motors that I'm usually used to, and I think I hear it when I'm deaccelerating. It just has a different pitch. It's nothing that's, you know, necessarily bad, but I'm tuned into, you know, driving a Tesla, and I can definitely hear a difference. So everything else in the Model Y, it's, you know, compared to the 2021 long range I've tested. So by the way, a little huge thanks to Davor, the owner of this car. He has a Rent a Tesla company in Zagreb, and now he's opening tomorrow in Split. So if you are a tourist looking to rent a Tesla, he has a Model 3 that will be available in Split standard range. It's a 2019 model, and he will be having this car, so the 2023 long range. He also has a 2021 long range Model Y in red color. The standard range was in black, and that's it. So this will be available in Split. So I think he's stationed in one of the hotels. I put a link in the video description, so if you are interested in renting this car as a tourist, or even if, as a Croatian, if you're just looking for a you know, a test car. Now I'm just trying to not miss here my turn, because there's a different route because of the constructions. Last time I missed it. What else to say? Okay, little comparison, rear wheel drive compared to the all-wheel drive. Weight, I'm still driving in the chill, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check here. No, actually, my mistake, I was driving in the standard. Okay, let me switch to chill. Yeah, this car, you know, now feels heavier, and this is, for me personally, I like to drive in chill when I'm in the city, when I don't like to, you know, speed up fast. Let me not miss my turn here. And I like to use the standard when I want to have more punch. Yeah, this is just comfortable, but you can feel the weight of the car. Now, compared to the rear wheel drive, that car is slightly lighter, but not too much difference compared to the Model 3 between the standard range, or excuse me, the rear wheel drive and the long range all-wheel drive. But this car definitely feels faster. We're gonna see 0 to 100. The rear wheel drive definitely, like, you can feel the lack of front electric motor when, you know, doing 0 to 100 launch, and it's really not necessary to have you know, this 0 to 100 really fast time. But in this car, for such a huge SUV, it's a fun thing. Now if I accelerate, it's gradual, and then if I hold here, this is a new feature in the software update, hold the left scroll wheel, you can adjust what you want, and then if I punch it here, it's like, wow, you know. I didn't even use the full throttle, but you know, this is amazing if you're looking for an SUV. So now range distance, I don't know, in real world, you know, there might be I don't know, 100 kilometers on the highway if you're going 130, maybe difference. Same with the Model 3 between the both battery sizes. But you know, this is fun. Personally, I would go for this, and the Model Y now feels perfect if you ask me considering this new suspension. Let me check here. We are in the standard. Okay, we'll punch it in the standard here. Joining to the highway. We have some slow drivers in front of us, so I'm just trying to create some distance. Now there is some traffic since Croatia got into the Schengen zone more than usual sometimes in this hour. Okay, we're cleared to go all the way. So that was a nice acceleration. There's a slight uphill here, so I'm just gonna slow down here. So amazing performance. If you're looking for an EV, you know, the Tesla is the best deal currently on the market, price wise and performance wise, and with all the software upgrade features that you get standard. Now it's a windy day, but still the soundproof is pretty good. I'm just gonna slow down here and then punch it a little bit. So driving 100 with noise, and then $50. Yeah, more you know, wind noise, but it's a windy day, so very good soundproof, I'd say. Let's switch back to the chill and another acceleration, just a little bit. So this is, you know, fast enough, but definitely more gradual rather than the, you can tap here if you want the car to get to the speed limit. Now a little critic to Tesla and the autopilot. Now this car is using the vision system to determine the distance and the no ultrasonic sensors for the parking. It's pretty good. But what I wanted to say, the autopilot is forcing let's say the wipers here, so you can't turn them off. That's really annoying. Sometimes it turns on, especially at night when there's street lights and there's no rain. Wants to clean the camera, so it smears your bugs all over the screen or the windshield. So, you know, that's kind of annoying, to be honest. Hopefully Tesla will disable that feature. And the autopilot used to work up to 150, at least I'm talking from my Model 3 long range, and then they decreased it to 140 only because of the new vision system. So for me personally, that's, you know, not okay, because they didn't say they were going to do that. And I think you know, they should revert back, because in Croatia we have a tolerance 10%. So basically you can drive you know, 150. If you're you know, coming from abroad, stick to 140 so you don't have problem with the police. But yeah, I would just prefer the autopilot to drive up to 150. What's cool is now they've changed the braking distance, if I'm not mistaken. I completely forgot from the top of my head, but I think it used to brake up to like maybe a 140 or the autopilot speed, but now it can brake or, you know, for the emergency braking and the distance on higher speeds. I just forgot, but I think it was like maybe up to 200 or more kilometers per hour. Now in the other test that I had, the owner kind of reinflated the tires. They're okay here, so I would advise you definitely, if you're looking for a long range and you're looking for comfort, go for the standard alloys. You're gonna have the most comfort and the most range. The 20 and the 21 inch on the performance, you know, with this suspension, it might be more comfortable. It isn't that bad, but in the ones I tested that had previous suspension, but it's, you know, always better to have more tire, and you'll get a better range performance. So why not, you know, use maximum that this car can give you instead of having a looks. But if you're, you know, one of those people who like to have looks and you're driving mostly in the city, not doing any long range trips, then you might not care, but you will feel some difference if you're trying to, you know, get some long distance. Interesting, the car didn't pick up the speed limit here. It was 80, but the last car did, although there was like traffic next to it, so I thought it was a GPS speed, but apparently this car is now relying on the cameras, and this has the new hardware, so this should be picking up also the what I call those digital speed lights, or where you have it like on the display. Don't have it in this route here, but going to the coast there would be some. Would be really interested. I didn't read this as well. What's going on here? I just want to see if it's going to react. No, it didn't react to the speed limit, which is weird. But I wanted to show you here the autopilot self-correction. Of course, this is the basic autopilot, so in this case I'll have to just you know, disengage. And Europe currently still, if you're watching from the from North America, autopilot or the FSD, excuse me, or the advanced autopilot are still not worth the price, because they're just, you know, not worth it. Okay, the car did change the speed limit now, so that was kind of weird. Not sure what was going on there. Okay, we're in chill. Are good. We're in standard. See beautiful Tesla lights in the reflection there. Now, I mentioned in the previous video, but I wish Tesla would just, today it's a cloudy day, but when you go into the tunnels, the screen should switch to the definitely switch to a night mode. Let me just check here. I'm gonna just put it in the comfort for a moment here to see the steering now. And full U-turn. The U-turn could be way better on Tesla. It's just not good enough personally. Let's do another one here. It is good when it's longer, but see, it's kind of short. I already went to the other lane. Now, I did a full impressions on the Model Y, so already in my night point of view review, I might link that if you're interested, or just to check the channel. I do a lot of also Tesla reviews, but I also do a lot of other car reviews. It's not a fully electric focused channel. I'm doing all the car reviews, so ICE cars, hybrids, and so on. But I am a Tesla owner, and I do also Tesla reviews when I can get the cars. Awesome looking blue color. I gotta say, if you're looking at the new cherry red color, I filmed it among the first, so check those videos out as well. So just here another look at the VIN number, and actually let's check our trip here. I forgot completely. So you can see since charge, current drive 16 kilowatts. It's pretty good. The outside temperature is 16 degrees Celsius. So, you know, we're driving highway speeds, a little acceleration, but very good. Not too shabby. And this is all the same. I think the cameras are still the same. You can spot the difference in the color, so no hardware changes yet. Thanks for watching, and hope you like this video. If you did, give this video a like, share it, and hope to see you in the next video. Happy Tesla charging. Bye.